Alright guys, a subscriber asked me how my toolbox is wired up. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you how I have it set up and everything, and all the parts and pieces. And I bought everything from Amazon. I'll put all the links below so that way you guys can get whatever y'all want, so your box can look as cool as this one. So we get started. So it's all wired in with a switch. I used to go behind the toolbox to a multi-plug, click it, like all the lights and fan on all at once, but they got annoying, especially since it's getting winter time and I don't want to run the fan the whole time. So the switch is pretty simple. Off, off, fan's already off, and then to turn the lights on, boom. Takes them a second, and then the fan is turns on. So pretty simple. The switch kit here, just for the remote and the 3 outlets, costs like 16 bucks. It's pretty cheap. There's something stuck in that fan. Anyway, so start off with this first light, and then turn it off. So it's just an LED strip that I ran across the bottom of the box, and here's where it's all wired in. I was able to push the butt connector like there. It wants to pop out, but it's all wired up together in there. And then I wrapped the cord here so you wouldn't see it, which I'm gonna put a dab of super glue on the other side because this likes to keep popping out. It's nice and pinched in here, but it likes popping out, and I want to have it flush. I'll probably pull this out a little bit, put a dab of super glue in there, push it, hold it, and it'll stay in there forever. You can wrap it with electrical tape. I wrapped mine with this automotive tape. I still have a little bit here. Again, I bought this from Amazon. Tessa tape. It's like a cloth-based tape, rips pretty easy. The reason I went with that instead of the electrical tape is because, let me pull a roll out if I don't slam the box. See, the electrical tape's super glossy. This is like doll color, and this shop's not the nastiest one, or the one, I wouldn't say nastiest. This shop doesn't get dusty as bad as other shops I've been in. So the electrical tape would stand out. It would stick out like you have wire here, because this is like a matte color. It kind of just blends in. So the wires are, if I can speak, the LEDs are like a double-sided tape, so you stick them there. I did all my wiring right here, pushed it underneath in there where you can see, and then I ran the rest of it through here, out the back, and then I ran it all the way down there with these little square puck things, which are, these things are right here. These little things, you can get these little, they hold little zip ties either way. You can pick these up on Amazon. I picked these up from, I think, Home Depot or Lowe's for like 8 bucks for 100. They're pretty cheap. But yeah, and I'll show you the up front lights before I crawl on the back and deal with the spiders behind the box. So behind this box with the spiders, let me zoom out so you can get it. And all this nastiness, this is where it's all like wired in and shit like that. So these are the wires go into the box. I have them wired into this plug. This plug is a DC plug, an AC to DC conversion. So there's your red and black, because the LEDs and everything here is all 12-volt system. So I have to have this black box and that other one right over there for the lights. So this one does the top lights, and that one does the bottom lights. And then the fan is ran on a third plug, which is it on the wall? Oh, it's down there. Sorry, there's the fan. It's on a different outlet, which is behind there. And yes, guys, I try to pull the box away at least every 6 months, and I'll clean all this up, but you just can't beat the spiders. They're way quicker than us. But yeah, there it is. There's a lot of extension cords powering this box and all its accessories and stuff. But yeah. But there's where the box is plugged in. There's this cord here, and the lights and stuff. And then these things are numbered. So we'll pull this one out. There we go. And they're numbered. You can buy them by a single pack or a 3-pack. There it is. See, there's number 2. So there's number 2, and we just put it in back in. And then we'll stick this back in because it's DC converter, doesn't matter which way it goes. And yeah, that's how the lights are ran. And then underneath, I need to clean up this tail, but you can see where they're wired underneath with the little squares. But yeah, I need to put one maybe like right here. But like I said, this box, whenever I move it, I just pick up all the wires and stuff. And just move the box. It's no big deal. It's pretty easy. But yeah, that's how she goes. Super easy. It's definitely really nice to do it. But yeah, it's like instant. Like I just pulled that one out. It just connect immediately. It's not even hard. And like I said, I've had this light set I had in my cart for like a year. Never had a problem, so I bought the same set. I just bought a 4-piece LED strip instead of a 3-piece. And then that came on a roll. But these are very fragile. When you do these, though, it was like a 10-foot roll. And when I did them originally, I ran them and I stuck them. And it has 2 wires in the end. Well, when I did it, apparently right here, ooh, let me zoom in for y'all. Right here, this piece popped off of the lights. So I was like, well, that sucks. And so I pulled the whole string out, and it has another side just like it. So these you have to be like super duper easy with. You can't really pressure them. You kind of just have to work with them the way they come. But other than that, those are super heavy duty. Those are awesome. That cart had the lights on it. Went on the highway for about 15 minutes, never blew off. Then went from one shop about not even a mile. Like the other shop I left because we got a new shop. It's literally like walking distance, so it rode from there. But I got rid of that cart and traded in that blue box and that cart for this thing. But yeah, definitely worth it, guys. Super easy. Lock it up at night. And then nice thing is, if you come into work and you're like, say you're running just a little bit late, but you want them to think you're in, go to your box, turn your lights on. They'll think, oh, Johnny's here. Where's he at? Oh, he's probably in the bathroom. Or I don't know. I don't know. That's what I do. I come into work, I turn my lights on. It's like my first thing I do. As soon as I walk in the shop, before I even go and change into my uniform, I go and turn my lights on, turn my fan off if I need to, turn my fan on if I need to, go change, and I'm going to work. It's kind of like warming up the engine. You gotta put the lights on, get the show going. But yeah, definitely love this box. It looks even cooler from this angle. Ooh. But that, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or want a video on anything I've done to this box, like the pack out system I mounted on here, on this thing, or these are just slots and dots from Snap-on. Alright guys, I just wanted you to know the best part about the lights being on this box. I mean, underglow is cool, but it's not necessary. But having this top light is, and this is way brighter than the Snap-on box. I'll show you that Epic box. This light is way brighter than the Epic. So, like I said, didn't have to buy a power top and all that because I didn't want that. But the thing is, it lights up your drawer so you can see the darkness. We'll go ahead and just turn the lights off. Look at it. Look how dark that is. I mean, you can still see everything. It's still easy. But we're going to turn the lights on. You can see it just illuminates everything. So, no lights, lights. And the thing is, it does it for every drawer. You want your wrench drawer to pop? Put the lights in there. Look at it. You can see the shadow from the things. We'll turn the lights off. I mean, it looks nice. It's pretty. Looks good, right? Add the lights. Boom. Makes it just look so much better. If you're working in a dark shop, like I worked in a dark shop before, this is like so nice. Again, plier drawers, 30 drawers down. Turn the lights off. You can see it just lights up everything in that drawer. We'll go to the bottom drawer, right? Look at that, you can still see it. Okay, so we'll turn it off. Look at that, and still you can see everything. Looks good. Turn the lights on. Boom. Just makes everything pop. Makes everything easier. A mechanic shop's already hard enough. Why do we have to make it a little bit harder by not being able to see? But yeah, pay attention. See how bright that light is? Super bright, right? Let's go look at an Epic. So this is my buddy's box. He has an Epic, but like, look at the light. It's like a warm light. Like that's a white light. This is a warm light. But the thing is, I just see if it's unlocked. It is. I mean, it lights up the tools, but that white light just gets everywhere. Like, it just seems like the lights radiate in that one area. Like, I think it's nice, but it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty nice system, you know, it's angled and everything. It's on the floor, you know, but for the price of it, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, yeah, unless you want the outlets on top, then you kind of get it with it, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have no power top and be able to run my own stuff. But then, like, say I move and don't have a snap-on rep no more, and my lights go out. Then I gotta call snap-on, deal with it, or I just buy a new strip for. And again, LEDs last for like 50,000 hours. Like, I'm not worried about it. And you know, if this goes bad, this is like another $15. Just put it back in there, done. Super easy. The wires already ran. I just gotta put new butt connectors on it. So yeah, and again, I think it's cooler that instead of it's a button, that like I can randomly go over there and just push the button 1,000 times. This I can turn everything off. If I can open my drawer, and it usually just sits in here the whole time. So when I come to work, I go turn everything on, and done. So yeah, it makes the Snap-on logo pop, makes my name pop, makes that cool lock pop, and that, you know, it just helps with the purple. Like, you can see the dark and the light and everything. It makes the purple pop too. That's the best part. So yeah, that's what I would say. So that's the best representation. Luckily, my buddy works with me, and I can use an Epic, which is, you know, top of the line. But I don't think a power top and all that's worth it. I rather just put. Again, I don't want nothing on the top of my box. I like it clean. Like, I have stuff now so I could get down there, but I didn't want stuff on top of the box. I like it just flat. You know, it's just a work surface. If I want outlets or whatever, I can just grab a multi-plug, double-size sticky tape it to this, and then I can plug in all the things I want to in the whole county. It goes bad, buy one from Harbor Freight, just buy a new one, you know. Versus, you know, oh, this goes bad, and then I got to get a new top and everything. And then he's went through like 3 tops on that box, or 2 tops, and they're warped. Like, this one's not warped. This one's perfect. His is like warped a little bit. It's always like a hassle. Nah, I'm good. I'll just keep it the way it is, nice and perfect.